Hi everyone, Paper Tallara here with a brief announcement before you begin watching episode 10 of my Paper Mario Let's Play series. Oh, and this is Muffin. So, the audio for this episode sucks. No, seriously, it's like when you would tie a string to two cans to try to talk to your friends when you were a kid. I don't know what happened. All looked good on my end when I was recording, everything was green in the studio, and then I played it back and I heard the disaster. Why don't I re-record it, you ask? That's a great question. I can't because I thought all was well and thus I overwrote my prior save slots. Moral of the story, keep more than one save file. Luckily, this episode is kind of a filler episode. We have another Princess Peach interlude here, and then Mario returns to Toad Town to do a few side quests. So you can 100% skip this episode and be ready for episode 11 when we chase the next Star Spirit. Or, please feel free to watch, and hopefully you can enjoy the episode a little bit, even though you'll have to suffer through my tin can audio. Maybe use subtitles? Regardless, I truly apologize for the mishap. Hopefully you can still enjoy the episode, and if not, I'll see you for the next one.
Hello, how are you feeling, Princess? Nothing makes me happier than a smile from you, Peach.
Well, tough luck. I'm in a very bad mood, you monster. You've imprisoned all of the guests from the castle. You are the single greatest disaster to ever befall the Mushroom Kingdom. I'll tell you what, I'll smile when you make everything as it was before you showed up.
Oh, that's rich. You know I can't do that. That jerk Mario just beat the Koopa Bros and Tootin' Koopa. Sure, they were complete wimps, but they were still loyal to me. I can't forgive Mario for disrespecting me. I'm nipping this in the bud right now. I'm going to use Invincible Tubba Blubba on him. He's the strongest creature I know. After me, you'd best forget about Mario.
Your nastiness! We have a problem.
Why, Kammy Koopa, what's got you so riled up? You look upset.
Psst, psst, psst.
What? The Star Spirit flew away from Tubba Blubba's castle?
King Bowser, keep your voice down. Princess Peach will hear you.
Yes, right. Tell me the details over there.
Twink, did you hear that? Yes, I sure did. The Star Spirit must have escaped. Did you hear him call that Tubba Blubba thing invincible? That doesn't sound good. Do you think Mario can win? We'd better try to find out about Tubba Blubba. If we could find something, anything about a weak point, it might just save Mario. Good idea. Then there's no time to lose. We won't get anything done if we stay in this room.
Hey guys, Tallara here, and welcome back to Paper Mario in glorious 4K. Before we begin today's episode, I really want to talk about something. I'm going to break the fourth wall for a little bit here and just talk about the series in general. I've had a few people comment and ask about the black borders around the screen. Some people have said they don't like them, which is fair enough, but I wanted to really quickly address that. I'm sure you guys know that Paper Mario originally came out in the year 2000 when people were primarily gaming on CRT TVs, and so the aspect ratio for the game was 4:3. When we're playing on our 1080p and higher monitors, our widescreen monitors now in 2024, the game doesn't fill the screen. In fact, if you play on the Nintendo Switch, just the native port there, this is what the game looks like. It fills the whole screen vertically, but has even more space covered by black bars on each side. What I've done in this playthrough is I have actually applied a widescreen hack so the game fills the screen to the sides a bit more, but the only way you would be able to get the game to fill the entire screen without any black bars is if you stretched it. And in my opinion, that just doesn't look good because it stretches out the image simply to fill the space on your screen. So for me personally, this is the best way I've been able to depict the game visually. We've got a bit of extra widescreen. I think it looks good, and I apologize to anyone who doesn't like the black borders, but I wanted to really quickly address that because multiple people have brought it up, and I wanted to let you know that there's a reason behind it, if you will. So anyway, enough of that, back to the game. We are in another Princess Peach interlude. I mentioned previously, this was one of my favorite parts of the game when I was a kid. I loved coming back up and becoming Princess Peach. She's helping Mario as best as she can from high up in her castle in the sky, and today we need to find out more about Tubba Blubba. As Peach said, we're not going to find out anything in this room, so you know what that means. We gotta get out of here. This is a rather large fireplace. The fire feels quite warm. Trying to go out the front door, but we got guards. What? Princess Peach? You know you're not allowed to leave the room. I'm sorry, but I have to take you back. Good try, Peach. Good try. I like how they just bring her in and toss her on the ground. Poor Peach. Are you alright, Princess? Did they hurt you? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, Twink. That was just plain stupid. I've got to be more careful. It doesn't look like you can get out through this door. We know that, but we also know from our prior exploration that there's actually a button we can use to get the fireplace to extinguish, and then we can take the secret passage behind it. I guess Bowser doesn't know about this secret passage, because even though we escaped last time and he ended up having to bring us back to our rooms, he didn't close this passageway off, so luckily we've still got a way out of here. This is Bowser's little desk where he had a diary last time. We're not fortunate enough to be able to read more of his diary writings. There are still guards outside. Be careful not to get caught. I will do my best. Alright, so we're in the main foyer of the castle now, which is fun, but we do have to be very careful, as Twink said, not to get caught. There's a guard right there, so I guess we're not going that way. What about over here? Ah, the library. There are guards here too, probably lots of them. We'd better be extra careful. Alright, it's time for Peach to show us her stealth skills. We've got to make sure we don't get caught by these Koopa guards. Luckily there's a giant filing cabinet with some leaves on top of it for some reason to block us. There's another guy. I hope he doesn't turn around. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep it moving, Peach, keep it moving. Ah! What? Princess Peach! You know you're not allowed to leave the room. I'm sorry, but I have to take you back. Oh man! Stealth expedition failed. Thrown back into my room. Oof. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, we made it back to the library, and I'm gonna be extra careful this time. I'm gonna wait, because I know there's someone on the left. We'll wait till he comes by. Okay. Luckily he didn't look down this aisle. We'll let him go, and now you can see here a badge, a Power Rush badge. When Mario's in danger, his attack power increases by 2. That'll certainly come in handy. But now, how are we gonna get that badge to Mario? When I was a kid, I could not figure this out. Like many children, I never thought to backtrack, but that's actually what you need to do in this situation. We have to be careful not to get caught again. We're gonna go behind this guy here. We actually need to backtrack all the way back out to the main foyer, so Peach is really being tested on her stealth limits here. So far, so good. One more guy. Alright. So if we head back out here, we avoid the guards, and we come over this way. What do we have in here? Well, first of all, we've got a little dining table. Wait, maybe this isn't the room I needed to go into. I remembered it being on the other side, but... Ah, it must be this one. Here we go. What's this? Oh, look there! What a beautifully crafted treasure chest. Yes, do you like it? This is a mysterious treasure chest that's been passed down through generations of my family here at the castle. Really? How mysterious? A mysterious treasure chest. That's right, this chest is connected to another mysterious treasure chest somewhere in the Mushroom Kingdom. They say you can put things in the chest and take them out of the other chest. Isn't that, well, mysterious? I think I'd use the word magical, but I guess mysterious works in this scenario as well. Yeah, wow, that's really cool. So where's the other treasure chest anyway? Where is it? You know, I can't remember. Well, that's fine, because we're going to put that Power Rush badge in the mysterious/magical chest. And then there's also another badge here, the Deep Focus badge. When using focus, it charges star energy more than usual. We can put that in the chest too. And as she mentions, this chest is linked to another chest somewhere. AKA, if Mario can find the corresponding chest, he'll be able to get those badges. So that's the whole point of that, and that's how you get these badges that you find to Mario. So for now, back through the library. Alright, past the final guard, and then what do we have here? Hey, have you heard about Master Tubba Blubba? I heard a rumor that he loves eating ghosts. Ugh, ghosts, huh? Master Tubba Blubba, he lives deep inside of Forever Forest, doesn't he? I think he's guarding one of the star spirits right now. Yeah, Master Tubba Blubba lives in the castle at the top of Gusty Gulch. I heard that somewhere near his castle is a mansion and a village full of ghosts. I guess Master Tubba Blubba sometimes goes there to catch booze. And then, when he catches one, he gobbles it down, starting with its head. Chomp! Oh man, that's so scary. Now I won't be able to walk to the bathroom alone at night, and I'm gonna have nightmares, I know it! Why'd you tell me? I also heard that Master Tubba Blubba is invincible. They say he can't be hurt. Nobody can even scratch him. He might even be stronger than King Bowser. Stronger than King Bowser? Come on, that's impossible. Even Master Tubba Blubba has to have some weak points. It's just common sense. Yeah, you may be right. There's another rumor that Tubba Blubba's got a secret that would ruin him if it ever got out. I bet it's about his past. I heard he didn't used to be strong at all. Shh! What if Tubba Blubba hears you? He might gobble us up. Still, what do you think his secret could be anyway? I don't know. No one knows. That's why it's a secret, you halfwit. Twink, it sounds like Tubba Blubba has a weak point after all. If only we could find out. Huh? Hey, did you hear someone talking just now? Do you think someone knows we're goofing off in here? Oh, whoa, Princess Peach! How'd you get here? I'm sorry to do this, but you have to go back to your room right now. Oh no! And off goes Peach. Well, we did what we could. Tubba Blubba has some sort of weak point, but we're gonna need to figure it out. First of all, though, here's the latest star spirit that we rescued. Thank you, Mario. At last I can head home to Star Haven. My name is Mamar. So nice to meet you in person. You've still got a long way to go, but I just know you can save Princess Peach. I'll do my best to help you. Here's a present for you. We're gonna get a new power. Yeah! Mario's star energy goes up to 2. Mario can now use Lullaby, a new star spirit power. With Lullaby, you can make all enemies fall asleep. Call on me when times are bad. Believe in this, Mario. My powers are strong. I'm a star spirit, after all. Our powers are growing all the time. Keep up the good work, Mario. You must save the other star spirits as soon as possible. I will do my best. For now, I'm going back to recover in Star Haven. Who knows how my dear old Star Haven is faring without the Star Rod. Goodbye, Mario. I'm off. Goodbye, Mamar. Thank you for your powers. Alright, it's another star spirit saved. I'm gonna quickly heal up after our adventures in the ruins, and now we need to head all the way back to Toad Town so we can head off and find the next star spirit. On the way, I do have one stop I want to make. If you guys remember, there is an archaeologist named Colorado here in the desert, and he was looking for the outpost. We found a cool relic in the ruins, or not the outpost, the ruins, sorry, and I'd like to give it to him. The The only issue is gonna be, we need to get out of this godforsaken desert. I assume if I just keep... Ah, here we go. This is a good sign. Okay, we found the road, so I think if I go this way, we'll head to Colorado's camp. Ah, yes, here he is. Hello, sir. I've got something that may interest you. Well, a lot of ill luck. No clues about the ruins. I'm getting so frustrated, I just might have to give up the excavation for now. How very sad. I say, Mario, that artifact you hold in your hand, it looks quite important. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that a clue to Dry Ruins? Mario, old chum, I beg of you, could you possibly part with it? Just for you, Colorado, just for you. Here's this artifact, a strange artifact that we found in Dry Ruins. Cheers, Mario! Smashing, really, old boy! Soon now, the mysterious Dry Ruins will rise from the sands that conceal them. As a brilliant archaeologist, I say it must be so. I suppose a thank you gift is in order, eh, old boy? Here you go, then. We got a star piece! You now know a bit of the magic of the desert. Cherish the memory, old boy. I love how Mario has decided not to tell him that the ruins have surfaced. He's like, any time now, we'll find those ruins. And Mario's like, yeah, totally. Here's an artifact. Anyway, hopefully that keeps him satisfied. Perhaps one day he'll wander out far enough into the desert to find the ruins. But until that time, the artifact can hold him over. Alright, we need to head back through the desert and up over the mountain to catch the train back to Toad Town. So I'll see you guys there. Made it over the mountain and back to the train station. Excuse me, sir. Can I get a ticket to Toad Town? I would love to come aboard. Thank you very much. Come on, Mario. Let's get out of this desert. Choo-choo! All aboard for Toad Town! Ah, Toad Town, how I've missed you. Feels like we've been gone for so long, even though it really wasn't that long. Toad Town, we made it to Toad Town. Alright, so we've got a couple of things that we can do here in Toad Town before we head out on our next adventure. The very first of those being, we need to retrieve the badges that Princess Peach left for us in that magical treasure chest. Now, the magical treasure chest may have looked familiar, and that's because we have seen it before. If you need a reminder, the chest was actually at Merluvi's place up on Shooting Star Summit, which is this way, actually. And that's where we need to go to retrieve them. Past the poor ruins of Princess Peach's castle. Head around the back, and then up through here to go visit Merluvi. The shooting stars are greeting us. It's been so long since we were last here, too. Gosh, time flies when you're having fun. We've been on so many adventures. Here's her place. Hello, just here to use your chest. Here it is, the Power Rush badge. And the Deep Focus badge. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, back to Toad Town. So next on the list of places that I want to visit is just down south here in Toad Town. I want to go through the pipe over here that we explored previously. Now that our hammer's been upgraded, there should be new areas that we can access. If you remember originally when we came through here, we were unable to break this type of block, but now that we have a stronger hammer, it's no trouble at all. Blooper! That's right. Remember we fought a blooper on the other side? There's one on this side too. Bloopers galore. Now, what was the blooper weak to? I gotta be honest, I cannot remember. So we'll find out together again. Maybe this is a good time for Goombario to do a little tally. This is an electro blooper. Electro bloopers are electro-charged. Max HP 50, attack power 4, defense power 0. A bit of advice, when they're emitting electricity, it'd be a smart move to avoid contact with them. If you can manage to damage them while they're emitting electricity, they'll go back to normal. Their attack power when they're emitting electricity is 6. Let's try to be careful. What do you say? Seems like a good enough plan to me. Don't attack them when they're electrified. I got it. Now, what is our new Star Spirit? It lulls enemies to sleep. Interesting. Yeah. Mario's attack power increases by 2, so his next attack will be extra powerful. Except we're not going to be doing any jumping now. Can do is use our fire flower instead. So we do not want to touch that thing. But that works perfectly. And it stopped his electricity, so now Goombario can use his head bonk. Bonk! Didn't time it so I didn't get the maximum amount of damage there. Unfortunately, I don't have any jump badges equipped on Mario right now, so I don't have like any special jump attacks. I should probably rectify that. Because I'm sure this is not going to be the only floating enemy that we fight in the near future, so gotta make sure we're always ready for that. I can't always rely on my hammer, unfortunately. What we can rely on, though, is our items. Let's try the Dizzy Dial. Whoa! Your enemy's dazed and can't move for 3 whole turns, and it stopped his electric charge. Perfect. Items are really coming in handy in this battle here. We'll have to make sure that we restock before we head out on our next adventure, because we're really working through our stock of items at the moment. As for Blooper, he's less than half HP. He's down to 22. So far, so good. Jumping, Goombario, don't stop now! Alright, a couple more turns. The blooper shall be ours. Isn't that right, Goombario? Must have a really thick head, because he's doing more damage than Mario can. Alright, this should be the last Electrify. It's time for the Sleepy Sheep. Oh, that still kept him electrified, unfortunately. Well, that sucks. Ah, luckily our fortune teller powers are coming through. The spell will decrease the damage you receive. Just in time, because we're about to get electrified. Perfect. Now let's finish this off. All yours, Goombario. Beautiful. Bye-bye, Blooper. Wow, look how much experience he gave us. That'll get us a new level. Level up! I'm going up for BP. Down goes Bloop. And he dropped a button, which I would like to hit. Ooh, what are these pipes? Aha! Finally! We have unlocked fast travel! So if we ever need to get back to Goomba Village, for example, we can easily. Speaking of Goomba Village, I believe we have a letter to deliver to a resident here. Merlin in Toad Town, Nomademos on the road, Goompapa in Goomba Village. Yep. Is that you? Howdy, Mario. How are you doing? Nope, it's not you. Must be Grandpa. Hi, I have a letter for you. So, Mario, how goes the adventure thus far? Are you keeping cool? Keeping your wits about you and you'll beat Bowser hands down. No? Wait, maybe I need Paracarry out. He's my Grandpa Goomba. He knows oodles of stuff. Ever since I was a kid, he's been telling me fantastic stories of his youth. Like a good grandpa does. Okay, we probably need Paracarry out. Let's see. It's still not for him, so maybe it's for this guy, but we needed Paracarry. There we go. Yep, you're Goompapa, correct? The name's Paracarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Here it is. Another letter, duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Hey, thanks. Much obliged, Mr. Postal Worker. Oh, great news. Fishing is one of my hobbies, and this is from a friend who's planning a fishing trip. I can't wait. Oh, sorry to pile work on you, but could I give you a letter? If it's at all possible for you, could you deliver this to a toad named Musty? He hangs around the castle garden. I'd really appreciate it. Hey, I'll add it to the to-do list. So yeah, that's what these pipes are in the sewer. They are fast travel points. That one brings us to Goomba Village. This one brings us to Koopa Village. And this last one brings us out in the desert. So we never have to take the train ever again. Perfect. Alright, we love fast travel. That makes things easier. There's also a block we can hit here. Shiny loot inside, including this little snowman. Snowman doll. A snowman that crushes all enemies. Attack power 4. Nice. We've got floating platforms here. Another pipe. Whee! What we got over here? Goombas with spiky hats! Ah! Seems like a great time to put the Quake Hammer to good use. Bonk! And then we'll get Paracarry to shell shot one of these. Oh, that was the first time we used shell shot, and I was not prepared for the mechanics of that move. Okay, well that failed spectacularly. Mario, can you back us up here with another Quake Hammer? Sure can. Alright. Now, I think if we try to kick him, it's gonna hurt his foot, but I'll try it. I don't know why he can't, like, try to kick under the spike, you know what I mean? Doesn't seem like he's using the best of logic, but... Luckily, Mario and his hammer are here. All's well that ends well. Speaking of, I should take this opportunity. First of all, I'm gonna get Cooper back out, because he's my guy. And then we can equip some badges. So, let's see, which one should we pick? Probably Power Bounce, and then we have one more FP left. Deep Focus, Refund, Dizzy Attack. Okay, it'll probably be one of the other jump attacks, actually. We'll do Multi-Bounce. Perfect. Now to fight this guy. Whoa. You can see, I told you previously that this mod isn't 100% done, and this is the perfect example of that. There is one enemy here who doesn't look like the others, you could say. This guy doesn't have his textures done yet, so there's one Goomba straight from the N64. That's what the Goombas would have looked like if we weren't playing with the texture mod. So if anything, it's actually a really nice comparison. If you kind of forgot what the game looked like, without the mod, that's how big of an upgrade we're working with here. From that sprite to that sprite. That's how much of a facelift this 4K texture mod has given us. So that's actually kind of cool. A really great comparison piece right there. Okay, what do we got here? A bouncy spring! Whee! Ooh, and treasure! You got the Power Smash badge. Hammers an enemy using lots of attack power. Cool. Love loot. Now we've got more platforms here. Uh-oh. Oh. Good. Oh, no! I missed the jump and jumped on him, although it didn't hurt me. Somehow. So that's good. We'll take that. Doesn't mean we're gonna have to climb up those platforms again. Let's take care of these guys first. Ow. That hurt. Finish it off for us, Coop. Not quite, man. These guys have lots of HP. Not your regular Goombas, that's for sure. Boom. Alright. Let's try that again. First, I will heal. Nope. Quick munch of that egg. So now, these platforms move according to Mario's weight, so we're gonna need to... There we go. Whew! Had to get pretty perfect timing there. Here, we've got more platforms. Assume I'll need Parakarry to fly me across this gap. Oh ho! Nice. Star piece. There's another untextured flying Goomba. Okay. Looks like this platform can bring me up even higher. There we go. What do we got up here? Should I fall down this hole? Ah! Ooh! Nice! With this, you can upgrade one of your party members. It's our final upgrade for Parakarry. It's all you, bud. So that means all of our party members have now been upgraded to a super rank status. Don't mind if I do. Let's get out of here. Back to Toad Town. Alright, back upstairs. We've got a couple of deliveries to make. First up to our flower friend, just here to the north of that warp pipe. Hello, I've got a new seed for you. These seeds relate to an age-old story. If you plant all 4 of the different colored bulbul flowers, a miracle will occur. I wonder what will happen. I can hardly wait for that day to come. Well, we're one step closer because here's another magical seed. You've got a seed for me? Thank you, I'm really happy. Aha, we got some purple flowers now to join the pink ones. 2 more and we'll get to see that miracle that the story mentions. And now if we go a little bit more up north, we can deliver the letter that Papa Goomba gave us. I assume you are the person I'm looking for? To think, when the castle was here, it was always bustling. Now no one walks here. Can't believe it, but I actually miss the crowds. You're Musty, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. There you go. Another letter duly received. A postman's job is never done. Oh, it's from Mr. Goompapa. That old codger. We think alike, he and I. It's been ages since I saw him. Too long indeed. This reminds me. I was just thinking about sending a letter to one of my other friends. Your timing is perfect. This letter is to my friend. His name is Coover, and he lives in Koopa Village. I'd like you to deliver this to him. I'll bet he's near the entrance to the village. He usually hangs out in front of the Toad House that's right on the edge of town. No big rush, but it would be nice if he got it soon. I don't know how we've suddenly become letter carriers. I mean, I know that's Paracoopa's job, but I'm not sure when Mario also got signed up. So many letters, so what about the letter Merlin in Toad Town? Okay, that's easy enough. He's right here. Hello, Merlin. I have mail for you. You're Merlin, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Who's it from? Oh, my granddaughter, Merlee. She recently entered the family business. Is that so? Oh, I see. Interesting. She opened up her business at Dry Outpost, deep in the desert. It's located somewhere quiet off the main drag. She seems to be keeping busy. That's good to hear. Thanks so much for bringing this letter. I'll give you this. A star piece. Very nice. Well, at least he paid us well. And we did get to meet his granddaughter in Dry Outpost. So we'll deliver the rest of the letters later. For now, I need to stop by the item shop, which is back here? Question mark? Yep, there it is. Let's stock up on some items before our next expedition. I definitely want a fire flower. I would like maybe 2 mushrooms. Definitely a honey syrup, maybe 2 honey syrups. Then we'll grab a pal block and a sheep. And might as well grab a freight jar too. Oh, we're full up. Alright, so we are definitely stocked and ready. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's episode of Paper Mario. On our next episode, we are going to head out to the Forever Forest in search of the next Star Spirit. Have you met the Wise Toad? He lives over by the Western Gate, the big one. That guy seems to know something about everything. He's really popular at parties, what with his knowledge and everything. You'd be surprised. Good to know. Maybe we'll go see him sometime. Alright folks, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys back here again soon.